Forward. Up. E2. Up. Left. Pick. Reset. Up. Order. Up. Right. Hey. Forward. Up.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Chief William McManus of the San Antonio Police Department. Thank you for joining us on this live rendition of our memorial ceremony. To adhere to the health and safety concerns during this worldwide pandemic, we canceled our annual ceremony. We believed it was still important, though, to honor our fallen officers. In 1962, President John F. Kennedy signed a proclamation which designated May 15th as Peace Officers Memorial Day, and the week in which that date falls as Police Week. In 1994, President Bill Clinton signed an amendment to President Kennedy's public law that directs the flag of the United States on all government buildings to be displayed at half-mast on May 15th, National Peace Officers Memorial Day. Each of the officers that we are here to honor today answered a higher call to serve their community. We will forever remember our fallen heroes that made the ultimate sacrifice. I'd like Officer Irby Banda to come up and call the roll, please.
The living tree was planted here at the Training Academy in 1988 and stood only 7 feet tall when it was planted. Now it towers over the plaza. It's a living symbol that includes the 60 plaques bearing the names of our fallen heroes. It symbolizes constant strength and vitality of the San Antonio Police Department. The plaza acts as both a calendar and a clock. Each quadrant of the plaza is a month, and each concentric ring marks an hour of the day. Like a sundial, the passage of time is marked by the moving shadow of the tree around the plaza. Each memorial plaque fixes the special moment of transition in time of an officer fallen from the department, much like a leaf fallen from the tree. Ladies and gentlemen, I will begin the roll call of honor with the names of our brave heroes. Assistant City Marshal Frederick Fieldstrup, Patrolman Van Ness Wells, Policeman Solomon White, Patrolman William Lacey, Special Police Officer Miguel Cantu, Motor Police Officer Alfred Victor Bonet, Patrolman Charles Hartz, Motor Police Officer Robert Harris, Motor Police Officer Frank East, Patrolman Joseph Pedraza, Chief of Detectives Sam Street, Detective Robert White, Motor Police Officer Louis Grove, Patrolman Theodore Boynton, Motor Police Officer Raleigh Taylor, Patrolman Peter Scrivano, Detective Henry Perot, Patrolman John Stowe, Motor Police Officer Agno Edwards, Motor Police Officer Earl Canning, Patrolman Julius Alberson, Motor Police Officer Frederick Koblenz, Detective Michael Ellis Jr., Police Investigator Otto Hillcock, Patrolman Winston Culpepper, Patrolman Richard Cuellar, Patrolman Guadalupe Martinez, Patrolman Antonio Canales, Patrolman George Jacobs, Patrolman Russell Spanago, Patrolman Harry Brackman, Detective Investigator James Anderson, Police Officer James Bennett Jr., Police Officer George Copeland III, Police Officer Eloy Gonzalez, Detective Investigator Bernabe Salazar Jr., Police Officer Gilbert Ramirez, Police Officer Edwin Gurrell, Police Officer Antonio Garcia, Police Officer Patricia Calderon, Police Officer Gary Williams, Police Officer Roger Henry, Police Officer Douglas Gavely, Police Officer Rondale Cisco, Police Officer Fabian Dominguez, Police Officer Michael C. McInnes, Police Officer Oscar Perez, Police Officer John Rocky Rojas, Police Officer Hector Garza, Police Officer Juan Morales, Police Officer John Wheeler, Police Officer Valentin Val Lopez, Detective Mario Moreno, Police Officer Robert Davis, Police Officer Sergio Antion, Police Officer Stephanie Ann Brown, Police Officer Idris Mukhtar, Police Officer Robert Bobby C. Deckard, Jr., Detective Benjamin Marconi, Police Officer Miguel Moreno III.
Under guard, prepare the volley.
On behalf of Chief McManus, command staff, and SAPD, thank you for joining today's live rendition of our memorial ceremony in remembering and honoring our fallen heroes and their families. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you, and stay safe.